What a few days it's been, eh? Let's take a look at the new stuff we've seen, the stuff that's been mentioned, and clues we've picked up along the way. Now this will look across several sources, from the challenge response video to Shane's candid video, Discord, and even YouTube live chat on the premiere video. So a big point for me was resources shown. Not the actual gathering, but they're going to show us which resources will be available on our lands.
The resources on properties is coming soon, so you'll be able to see which resources your property has.
It's certainly going to add to the appeal of some areas and help some of us with our game plans. Shane did mention the resources will only show for player-owned land, not unsold land. However, we will be able to use these to speculate what will be in certain areas by checking neighbouring player-owned land. Fingers crossed there's something big or useful in Tune City. It's also a chance for us to prepare for the upcoming resource validation if we find something missing from where we think it should be. Essence. We can expect more changes to the Essence algorithm. Shane is aware of the community talking about fluctuations and stated they're working to bring distribution in line with the tokenomics design planned for Essence as a token. We will also start seeing fractions of Essence shown, particularly useful for smaller players who repeatedly get 0. Shane then goes on to explain something we've heard before, Essence amounts being influenced by your gameplay in the economic sim. He gives us a little bit more clarification than we've had before on what gameplay is, mentioning the slotting of jewels and many other variables. Shane says the last year and a half they've been playing catch up and responding to hypergrowth from going viral, as well as putting steps in place that will allow them to give us gameplay this year, with 2022 being a big year for Earth 2 and even the first version of the 3D world dropping. Next up, Shane mentions custodial wallets versus non-custodial wallets, saying it's still a debate they're having with the team and asking for our opinions. Now I must admit I'm not the most knowledgeable on crypto and only know a little bit about the wallet types based on what I've seen in the Discord and Twitter. However, if you guys would like a standalone video on the difference between the two, I could do some more research. So let me know in the comments below, or maybe even something Meta or one of the others more clued up on the subject could do. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are paying attention to the monitor in the background of the two recent videos from Shane. We've had a few glimpses into E2, mainly vehicles or droid/drones. First up, we have this fighter jet or plane looking type of vehicle, then some sort of fancy truck car thing with an Essence logo on the side. Could this be some sort of Essence transportation? Next up, we have a really interesting scene. It seems to show a humanoid, which I'm guessing is a player avatar. Then in front of that, we have a little droid with a light which seems to be searching or scanning. Further ahead, we can then see what's potentially resources, maybe some sort of fresh water spring. And even further beyond that, if you look up to the sky, it looks like there's some sort of aircraft, droids or drones there as well. So this is a very interesting image for me. Have you spotted anything else in it? In live chat on the video premiere, there was also a few bits of information dropped from Shane, such as he's scheduling more interviews. Wink wink nudge nudge Shane, I would love to have you on the channel. He also stated they're trying to expand the game development team, have employed a team to make the social media playbook, and the search for a new community manager continues. He also briefly mentioned the video coming on Sunday, stating he had tears watching it, so expect something big from that. Now there's tons more, far too much to cover, so I'll add an article on the Tune City website with all of the extracts from that, and huge thanks to Derek for capturing them all. During the response to Callum's challenge video, we also got great shots of the 3D world so far, including a Google Maps versus Earth 2 comparison of area detail. Obviously Google Maps uses satellite images, and Earth 2 their terrain system created using real world data. We then go on to see a closer to Earth fly through British Columbia, really giving us a glimpse of what we can expect from the pristine world when Phase 3 eventually launches. Shane does also go on to mention over the next few months we will have the white paper, Essence launched as a token, resource validation, and he does go on to say resources. However, I'm going to take this as our properties showing us what resources we have on there rather than the actual resources being generated. Now, I'm aware the last few days, weeks, months have been testing for a lot of us. I've even seen some players selling up and leaving due to this. But for the majority of us, I've seen bonding and community spirit. People getting passionate about the project we love. There's nothing like difficult times to push a community together. So let's use the time to bond, let go of the hate, look forward to welcoming new players to the community whilst maintaining the amazing circles we already have. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an amazing day.